So you're thinking about moving to Miami, Florida, and you're not sure what neighborhood to choose, but you know for sure you like to live in a small town, a beach town maybe, and not that many people, walkable to the beach, still feel like you're in a community. Options of having single family or condos. Well, you may want to stick around because in this video I'm going to give you a full tour of Surfside, which is a small town in Miami right on the beach. And I'm going to go ahead and take you by the beach, by the condominiums, show you some parks, so you can get a feel of what it's like living here in Surfside. So if you want to learn more about what it's like living in the town of Surfside, stay tuned because we're jumping into it right now. Welcome back, and if this is your first time to the channel and you want to learn everything there is to know about living, eating, working, sleeping, and playing in Miami and the surrounding areas, then tap that subscribe button and hit that little bell so you can be notified every time we drop a new video. My name is Raymond Goyri Golsarri, and I'm a full-time Florida realtor in the Miami area, and I'm also a certified residential specialist in the South Florida area. And we get calls, texts, and emails every day from people just like you looking to make that move, and we absolutely love it. So whether you're moving soon, 90 days from now, a year from now, make sure to reach out to us, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, DM us on social media, however you want to get a hold of us. Days, nights, and weekends, we got your back. We're making that smooth move to Miami, Florida. Alright, so if you're looking to move to Miami and you want that small beach town community, population is just a little over 5,000, then you may want to stay tuned and watch this entire video because we're going to go ahead and tour all of Surfside, which is a great small beach town in Miami. So if you're looking for that kind of vibe, there's no better place than here in Surfside. It's not that big, again, population is over 5,000, but you get a lot of people visiting from surrounding neighborhoods all over Miami, coming to the beach, the parks. Great energy here in Surfside. Right now I'm standing right on the beach. I'm going to turn around. You have some condos all along the beach. Right by A1A Collins Avenue, you have all those condominiums. To the west side, you're gonna have the single family homes on the west side of Surfside, which is closer to the intercoastal. And you have North Beach to the south, you have Ball Harbor to the north, and you have Haulover Park right to the north of that as well. And then you got the North Bay Villages to the west. You got Norman the Owls in the North Bay Village. Great communities as well, but you're not on the beach, so just to keep that in mind. And if I throw Google Maps on there on the screen, you'll be able to see where Surfside is located in relative to Miami-Dade, as well as how big Surfside is and the boundaries of it. But it's definitely a beach town here right on the beach. So let's go ahead and turn the camera on so you can see what I'm looking at. Is early in the morning during the week, so you're not gonna see a lot of people here. Very quiet. You have lifeguards everywhere, and then this is like a sort of like a resort, so you're gonna have beach chairs in the front, but most of them are gonna be condominiums. And look at this, beautiful. They pave every morning the sand, beautiful soft sand. The ocean's actually perfect now, so I'm gonna go ahead and walk a little bit and let me show you the boardwalk. What is there to do here in Surfside? Again, if you like that laid back beach town, you have the beach right there. I'm walking on like a beach sandy walk path where you can run and walk. I think it said no bikes on this part. You have another one right there. You got condominiums all to my right, bordering the ocean, so just wake up and walk straight to the beach. It's another beach town that I've done videos on, is Sunny Isles. Great beach town. Different than Sunny Isles, is just way bigger condominiums, more resort style, a lot more people here than Surfside. Surfside, you got beautiful condos. They're not that low rise, sort of in the middle, and you're still right on the beach. What type of housing is there besides condos? There's lower rise condos just on the west side, and you have beautiful like old Florida home single family houses, if you're looking for single family houses. And it even has a little downtown area, little strips of restaurants, bars, shops. So it's a very quaint small town here right on the beach, and they just made it a historic site. The good thing about making it a historic site is that they can't overdevelop here in Surfside, so they have to maintain that character, the architect style, sort of keep the town like it is. It will develop, it will update, but they can't really change the character or overdevelop on it. All right, so let's keep going so I can show you more of Surfside. I'm on the sand again. The boardwalk is literally right there. You're probably thinking, is this Miami? Miami, there's a lot of people living here. I don't see anybody here. It seems very quiet. Yes, if you love that small town, beach town, this is the place to be, Surfside. And there's nothing else like it. You definitely feel like you're somewhere else. And you're still within Miami, so you can do all the stuff that you need, either work or anywhere else that you need to go within Miami. You can also have a vacation home here, a condo. How nice would it be to come vacation and whenever you want. And check out the sand. I wanted to show you the sand. I'm gonna turn the camera around. How well they maintain it. They really take care of this town. This is like almost like paved on the sand. And the beach is very clean. Right now there's really nobody going to the beach because it's early. And again, this is like a small beach town, so there's not many people coming here. The weekends you may get some outsiders around town, maybe come in when it's a busy weekend. All right, let's keep going. All right, I'm still walking on the walking trail. That one is for biking, and then you got the beach right there. And the reason I'm walking back here, I think you get a better feel because this is a beach town. So if you're thinking about this neighborhood, the beach is definitely one of the attracting things here. Yeah, but I'll take you by the front of the buildings, which is A1A, Collins Avenue. So you can see the front and what's going on over there. There's shops, restaurants, bars, shopping centers across from it. And that street is one way going north. But behind these buildings is gorgeous. You can see the balconies. Check out those. They're beautiful. They look like a glass house. All you see is glass, the sun reflecting off it. That's why they do it, because right here, look at the beautiful day that we're at. And then you got the mangroves right here, a few mangroves. So this is the vibe that you feel here in Surfside. And besides going to the beach, what is there to do? Well, a lot of people love to play tennis. There's a tennis center here in Surfside, and there's another one nearby. I think it's by North Bay Village, a bigger one. There's some parks. Believe it or not, there's very good schools here. A lot of families like to live in Surfside or the surrounding neighborhoods like Ball Harbor, North Bay Village, North Beach, even Sunny Isles. Sunny Isles gets a little more north. You got to pass Haulover Park. But this is sort of like the northeast part of Miami, which is attractive. And most of the tourists come to this part because you're close to the beach. If you like boating, great marinas by here. You have the intercoastal separating Surfside and the North Bay villages, which are little islands. So if you like boating and fishing, you have access there, and you go straight into the ocean, easy. But let's keep going. Beautiful day. I feel like just jumping in the beach and taking a break, but I can't. And we're in May, it's not even summer, but it's getting there, so the beach is starting to get very nice. I took a peek and the water's very clear. And so I'm gonna keep walking all the way. We're almost to the end because it only goes to 93rd Street. So we're in the middle. I'm gonna walk to the end so I can show you all the condominiums there. And then I'll go into the front part of the buildings, check that out. We'll check out some single family homes so you can see what type of homes they are. If you don't want the condo life, you can still walk to the beach if you live at a single family home anywhere in Surfside. Oh, I forgot to mention, and right on the west side, it's a private, exclusive, high-end, probably the most expensive homes in all of Miami, called Indian Creek. The golf course right in the middle, and then all around Indian Creek is just mansions, huge single family waterfront properties in that island. Gorgeous estates, if you want to call it. But that's literally a bridge right next to Surfside, so connecting it. So this whole area is very nice with the sun and the water. beautiful condos, single family homes, and a great vibe. And believe it or not, it's great for families as well. Very safe neighborhood. So that's the housing, things to do. And I hope you're enjoying this video. If you are, make sure to smash that like button. Go ahead, smash it. There you go. And leave me some comments below. This helps us better understand what you guys want to know about so we can provide better content in the future. All right, guys, just want to give you a little tip about mangroves, which are these plants right there that grow by the ocean or by the sea. Even if you live on the waterfront property, and those mangroves are in your house or there's in the backyard, you're not allowed to cut them even if they get out of control. They're very important. Right here, they're not on the water, but most of them that are very close to the water, especially like more in the south part of Miami by the Biscayne Park, they protect the erosion, so they're very important to the environment. And if you do cut them, you get caught, you can get fined, you get in big trouble. So just a little tip when moving down here, if you have a waterfront property and you have mangroves that are either bothering or getting in the way or growing too much, you can call the county, the city, let them know, but you yourself do not go ahead and cut them or just eliminate them. All right, just a little tip. All right, this little area, there's the beach, the little walkway, the little bike path. This is a little area, residents only. Just want to give you a sneak peek. It's basically a splash pad pool for the kids, a little park area. Check this out. What neighborhood has a community, a park with a splash pad and a beach right there, green area with picnic tables, trees everywhere. You can swim, there's lifeguards, there's a slide that goes into this pool. There's a little, they call it like the beach. Down here we're making pools and the entrance starts like a beach, like shallow. They make that this pool for the kids to be in that area. You can swim laps over there. You got like an indoor area, and then you got a splash pad for the smaller kids. And the water's really shallow, and you got call it the showers that keep going on. So that is pretty cool if you live down here, residents only, and always a lifeguard. And just on the other side is the entrance from A1A College. All right, let's keep going so I can show you more of Surfside. We're almost to 96th Street, the end of Surfside. I'm gonna go walk all the way there so you can see the end of it, and then I'll go by the front. One thing, you've probably seen the signs. You can have dogs in Surfside, but on the beach, no dogs are allowed. So sorry if you have a dog, you like bringing them to the beach, maybe that's a deal breaker for Surfside. So let's keep going. Alright guys, we finally made it to the end of the sandy walkway on Surfside. Right there is the end of Surfside. You see the little street that dies right here, ends right here. To the right of that, to the north of that, you got Bal Harbour. All that is Bal Harbour to the north. The walkway continues that way, and it's just part of Bal Harbour. And then you still have the beach right here, which hasn't gone away. So this is the entrance, Surfside. To my right, the south part, and to the north you got Bal Harbour. So we did it, guys. We walked all of Surfside. No, we only walked on the beach side, so it's not that big. So hope you enjoyed the nice peace and quiet, because now we're gonna walk by the front, and the front part is cars driving by A1A, one way only, but it's gonna be a little louder, so I'll try to talk a little louder. This is a neighborhood, actually a town, for people who want a small town vibe, and they have to be living, or they want to live in the Miami area. They want to be right on the beach, or a small beach town, laid back. Still a lot of things to do, like a beach, and great housing with beautiful condos and single family homes, which I'll show you in a bit. And you got activities, you got tennis, you got parks, great schools. You're surrounded by amazing neighborhoods by North Bay Village, Bal Harbour, and you got North Beach, Sunny Isles, very close, Aventura. So you're not far away from it. It's not like a beach town that you're far away from everything else. So it's just a vibe that it has on here, very unique to all of Miami, and it's probably the best small laid-back beach town here. All right, so let's continue the tour so you can see more of the inside of Surfside. All right, bye. and I'm gonna walk to Collins, which is A1A. It's only a one-way going north. Right there across the street is Ball Harbor, and you got the Ball Harbor shops. And I'm gonna go ahead and go south, and we're gonna walk all of Surfside by the front. Alright, I'm gonna get some shade because the buildings are blocking the sun a little bit, and I'm walking right by the street. Right on the beach side, which is the east side, you have the condos, and I'm walking right by A1A Collins, and we're just walking all the way down south to the end of Surfside by A1A. And I'm going to show you video clips of the buildings from the front side so you can get a better view and see if you can match the buildings from the front to the back that we already saw. All right. Right to my left, you have the Grand Beach Hotel, gorgeous hotel. Again, you saw all of them on the back side. So now we're just looking at the entrance. The street is literally right here. It's a one-way going north. If you want to go south, just on the next street, which is not that far, you make a left, and that one is a one-way going south. It's better. The traffic flows a lot better. I think it's been like that for a long time. But as you see, the entrance, there's not much space from the street to the actual property, so it's right away, so there's not a lot of space between the street and the beach, and they fit all these hotels in this area. Right across the Grand Beach Hotel Surfside, you have low-rise condos right there, very nice looking, just like I think there's 3 or 4 stories, and still you can walk to the beach. Actually, those are not low-rise condos. That's part of the hotel, Grand Beach Hotel, I guess. There's villas right across the street, and we are on 94th Street and A1A, and right here you have a street that goes all the way into the beach. So it's just a short stroll right into the beach, into the walkway that we were on, and the water's right there. The next one over right here, you have that probably one of the prettiest ones, the one that was very wide with a lot of glass, looks like a glass house. I think it's a resort, and right here to my left, we're gonna check it out. Here's the name, it's Fendi Chateau. So these are actually residences. So some are hotels, some are residences. This you can actually buy a unit here in the Fendi Chateau residences. Beautiful. Check out how wide those balconies are. Just in the back, you can have the city view, which is just as nice, especially during the nighttime, or in the beach view. Coming up is the community center that we saw from the backside. And right across the street, you have the town of Surfside, all the officials in headquarters of the town right there. But this is a nice little area. If you're a resident of Surfside, a lucky resident because there's only over 5,000 population here. There's the entrance. If you live, for example, down that street, which I'll take you in a bit, this is 93rd Street, which you have the town of Surfside. That street will take you all the way into the single family residential neighborhood, which we'll tour in a bit. And here you have the community center, great for the kiddos. They have a splash pad for the kids, a little bigger pool, a water slide, and right next to the beach. Very unique town. It has a little bit of everything for being a beach town in Miami. Alright guys, I'm standing on 93rd Street where you have the town of Surfside, and then you have the community center on the beach side. This is Harding Avenue, which goes south. It's only one way south. 93rd Street takes you into the single family residential homes. So if you want to go south, or you're going through Surfside, let's say you're coming from the north, you're gonna go down Harding, because Collins Avenue, which is right there, is one way going north. All right, let's continue walking down Collins a little more, and then we'll go ahead and check out the single family homes, and we'll end up in the downtown area. All right, thanks for sticking with me. I hope you're enjoying these videos, and they're very helpful because number one criteria when moving down here is choosing your neighborhood, because not all the neighborhoods are the same. They may not fit your lifestyle. Maybe you want to be close to work, maybe you want to be close to the beach, maybe you want single family homes, you're a family, you're a professional, everybody's different. So the number one question we're going to ask you when you reach out to us is, what is your lifestyle and your criteria to find the best neighborhood for you and your family. Once we pick the neighborhood, the rest falls into place. We'll just go house hunting, which is the fun part, or condo hunting within that neighborhood or those neighborhoods that you selected. But it's also important to eliminate neighborhoods as you're watching these videos and saying, okay, no, Surfside is not for me. Great, now you know not to spend time on Surfside, or Surfside is one of the ones I want to look at, so we'll keep it in the bucket of neighborhoods that you want to look at. So let's continue going so you can get an idea of Surfside is a good fit for you and your family. All right, I'm back on Collins Avenue, walking by the condominiums. One of the great things about living, one of the many fantastic things about living here in Surfside is the walkability. The walkability is amazing. Within the town, you don't really need a car. You can walk, ride bike, get a scooter. Let's keep walking because we're almost to the south boundary of Surfside. Got another nice condominium here to my left. They're not long, like the street is right next to it, so you go in, right away is the building. And so I guess that's why they don't make them that big, but they're very, very homey and comfortable because you don't walk a line in the beginning, in the front, nor the back, because the beach is right behind you. All right, we made it to 87th Avenue. I'm gonna go ahead and show you some single family homes now, which are literally on the west side of Harding Avenue, which is that street that you see on the other side. That's Harding Avenue. It's a one-way going south, and let's jump into it. On the south side of Surfside, bordering it, you have North Beach. So that building, beautiful building, is North Beach, but they're all connected. Then you got the village of Ball Harbor on the north side. Oh, and right across the street in that corner over there is a small tennis center, Surfside Tennis Center. You have a bigger one close by on the North Bay Village Islands. Very big tennis center, but that one's right here. If you're living here, it's a lot closer. You can go walking. I'm just gonna give you a sneak peek of the tennis center, walking right over. There's also a Miami Beach trolley right here. A1A connects all the little towns all the way to Miami Beach. You got North Beach, and then you got Miami Beach, which is the north part, Mid Beach, South Beach. So you can basically take Harding Avenue all the way, and somewhere down there in the south, it turns into Collins, two-way, and you can take it all the way down to Miami Beach and South Beach, south of 5th. So Miami Beach is not far from here. Now if you go into the west side, then you get a little traffic, and it's you gotta calculate more time involved. So let's check out this tennis center right here. Small little tennis center right here in Surfside. There's even some lights, literally walking distance to the beach, so you can play tennis, go to the beach, vice versa. Alright, I was gonna walk some of these single family home residential neighborhoods. There's no sidewalk, there's cars going by, so what I'll probably do is I'm just gonna take my car, get some good footage of some single family homes, and so you can see the sizes, the size of the lots, the style of architecture, and just get a good feel of the single family home neighborhoods. And I think by me driving, you'll get some good video clips and more footage for you guys, and I'll see you guys in the downtown area of Surfside. Alright guys, I'm in a residential single family house neighborhood. Found a little parking so I can get off, walk around a little bit, that way you get a feel of, check out that little cute home right there. And next way you got an ultra modern home. That one's a like small Miami modern home, but you got all types of houses. They're not that big here. I'm gonna show you where we're at. We're literally on the west side of the Surfside, so the Surfside's not that big. You got Bay Drive, it goes here, I'm gonna go ahead and show you what's here on the left side. These houses over here on the left are some waterfront homes. These are cute little homes, waterfront property. You can have your own boat. Right across, I think that's North Bay Village already. Those are some low-rise condos. But check out these views over here. And you can probably see, I can see Harding Avenue right there, the beach right there. So it's not that wide. So like I said, the walkability here, looks like some people are going on a boat. The walkability here is amazing. You can have a single family house, walk directly into the beach, a condo. So almost all housing here is walkable to the beach. So let's continue going. I'm gonna move my car, see a different neighborhood, and while I drive, I'll get some footage. I had to stop and show you this little neighborhood. It's really close by the same area. Check out the houses, but here's some modern ones, some old Florida style low rise. But this is the Isle of Biscaya. If you see on the map, the south west part of Surfside, you have like a little island called Isle of Biscaya. You're gonna see a little bridge right over, like a little waterway, and it takes you right into this neighborhood right here. Cute little homes. Still in Surfside. This is the southeast part of Surfside, and different character each house. This one right here looks like a older, I don't know if Art Deco, but it has its own little style. This one right here, 2-story, beautiful single family house right here in the Isle of Biscaya in Surfside. I'm gonna walk over to the little bridge so you can see where we're at, and then when you look at the map, you have an idea of the neighborhood that you saw here in these videos. Check out this home right here, little different style. So just by looking at these videos, you're able to see the different architectural style, in the size of the lots, the space between houses. Both of these, because it's a little island, have water in the back, so you can have your own boat. Check out this home, how cool. That's a nice looking modern home. If you like modern homes, that's what most people are doing. They're tearing down the old ones, building brand new ultra modern homes. Right now I'm walking right over the little bridge, which is the bridge that connects the Isle of Biscaya. And then right there is the same neighborhood that we're looking at in Surfside. To the right, this is the little waterway that goes through these waterfront homes. It connects back there through the bigger intercoastal. You got Indian Creek back there and more waterways. But if you keep going that way, you leave Surfside. So this is a little bridge that connects Isle of Biscaya and the little neighborhood that we saw in Surfside. Finally made it. I showed you single family houses. We are in the little downtown of Surfside. You can see behind me, this is Harding Avenue that goes just one way south. On both sides, you just have small mom and pop shops, cafes, restaurants, bars, hair salons. Flanagan's restaurant, awesome, great ribs, one of the best in all of Miami. Going that way, you have Bar Harbor shops. So I'm gonna go ahead and just turn the camera on, show you as much as possible, and so you can get a vibe of what's going on here in the downtown part of Surfside. This is the beginning. I think it's 96th Street and Harding Avenue, the beginning of the downtown of Surfside. Over in the corner, you have the Bar Harbor shops and the beach entrance right there. Down that road is gorgeous. The village of Bar Harbor. You got the Bar Harbor shops right there, Saks Fifth Avenue, the beginning, and you got beautiful condos right on the beach on the village of Bar Harbor. So that's another great neighborhood, little higher end, but fantastic place to live as well. Check out this nice Bentley. You'll see a lot of exotic and sports cars here all over Miami. This is, I don't know if you see my videos on Coral Gables, sort of Miracle Mile, where it's one little shop, restaurant after another, very walkable. This is sort of like that. Miami Shores, check out that video, has another little mini downtown. But this one, the Surfside area has got a lot of life lately. and a lot of people are moving here. Still small town vibe, but very popular. People love coming to Surfside. Alright, the downtown starts in 96th Street. I'm on 95th. It goes all the way to 94th Street, so a couple blocks of just one after another. Right now it's a little slow, middays or in the middle of the week. Weekends people come, hang out, have some coffee, really enjoy it. But as you can see the scenery around me, people are very laid back. Nobody's really running around. You got a kosher market. All over Miami we have a big Jewish community. Next to it you have a little pizza cafe, a couple pizza places. You have flower shops, candy shops, a little bit of everything, barber shops, dentists. But it's a nice little like old school downtown with a lot of trees, sidewalk very walkable, and no tall buildings here, all like gonna be low rise. As you can see in the distance, the beautiful condos give it a nice backdrop. Alright guys, and here at the end on 94th Street and Harding, the downtown area ends, the residential part begins. There's single family homes going down west, and I'm standing right in front of Publix, which is one of the most popular supermarkets in all of Miami. So you have that walking distance where no matter if you live in condo or single family homes. One thing I forgot to mention, there's plenty of parking here in Surfside. Alright, and right here on 91st Street in the same residential neighborhood, you have the entrance of Indian Creek. And right here you have probably the most expensive single family homes. So right there is an island, waterfront mansions all around. So if you're watching this video and you're looking to move to Miami and you have no budget, you're looking for one of the best single family houses on the water, Indian Creek is one of the places to be if you like the northeast part of Miami. And then right in the middle you have the Indian Creek Golf Country Club. So it's totally private, you cannot go in there unless you live there or you're visiting someone that lives there. And it's the clubhouse, the entrance, gated, security 24/7, but it's beautiful. Let me see if I can take a little peek, and so you can see from the outside. Yeah, and there's a little walkway, I guess, that will take you right into the water. So we'll be able to check out the single family houses in Indian Creek, at least from the outside. Gorgeous homes. Alright guys, we are here. This is sort of like a little waterway connecting the intercoastal. You got on the south part, it goes all the way to Miami Beach, and north it goes all the way through Ball Harbor and Surfside, all the way into Broward, Fort Lauderdale. But just want to point out, we are in Surfside. Right here is the single family house neighborhood of Surfside on the west side, where we checked out the condos, the beaches. I showed you some single family homes in not huge lots, but very cute Florida homes, walkable to the beach. Some have been demolished and built some new ones on, like this one next door. Looks like they're building a brand new single family 2 or 3 story house. But behind me on 91st Street from Surfside, you take it and there's the entrance. It's a gated, security 24/7 community, private island, a bridge. That's the only entrance in and out of Indian Creek Village. It's an island, a very exclusive island, probably the most expensive in all of Miami, and the highest price per square foot is there in Indian Creek. Single family homes only, all bordering the water. So they're all waterfront property. Inside you have a golf course. It is beautiful. So you're watching this and you have no limit on your budget. You want the best house on the water with a boat. This part of town, definitely, there's not many houses, so if it goes up for sale, you gotta go ahead and grab it before it's gone. But the price tag is gonna be probably the most in all of Miami. So I've shown you everything in Surfside. I hope you've enjoyed it. These videos are to inform you of all the neighborhoods in Miami, so you can see with your own eyes how it looks like, how it feels, and get a vibe of this neighborhood. If it's not for you, fantastic. It's just as important to eliminate all the neighborhoods that are not good for you and your family. If you think this neighborhood of Surfside fits your lifestyle for you and your family, great. I'm glad I was able to help and give you all this footage and information. But the only way we can help you out is if you reach out to us, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, DM us on social media. However you want to get a hold of us, days, nights, and weekends, we got your back. We're making that smooth move to Miami, Florida. And until next time, hasta luego.